Kinsey. Today's Monday the 30th, the last day of September. Look at my shoes. What happened to them? Why are they so disgusting? Ew. The answer, or at least part of the answer, is that I went to a party on Saturday night and I got crazy wasted. No, that's a complete lie. I had the equivalent of about 1.5 beers. So I was not even close to the level of wasted that some of the girls on my hall get. It's really bad. I probably could have had more, but I was like, this is my first time. I have 4 more years of this. I can relax, slow down. And my friend Cecilia and I talked about it before, and she said that when you start to feel kind of warm in the face, then you should probably stop. So I did. I had my whole beer from the keg and Jessica's, half of hers because she didn't want it. It wasn't nearly as bad as I remember it being from the times I've sipped it before. Like it tasted really weird and it kind of felt fizzy, but it wasn't nearly as bad as I expected. I have no idea what kind of beer it was. I mean, I don't pretend to know anything about beer, and this was the first time I'd ever tried it. But that didn't stop this guy from coming over and trying to get us to settle an argument between him and some other kid about what kind of beer was in the keg. Like, he said it was Rolling Rock, apparently it's Coors. I have no idea what any of those words mean. But that guy, actually, was the funniest, weirdest story of the night, which I will now tell to you. So, he was talking to Russ, one of my friends, for a while, and then he left. Then he came back saying that we had lied to him, and that apparently it was Coors in the keg and not Rolling Rock. I don't know. And then he kind of stuck around, and he was talking to people in my group for a while, and then they gradually, like, broke off, and they started dancing with people, and just, like, gradually, I was the only one talking to him. And I did not mind, because he was super cute. We actually had a legitimate, intellectually stimulating conversation for almost an hour. We talked about our favorite books, and about money, and about our parents, and about movies, and, like, just college. He had a lot more experience in the party scene than I did. He actually kind of almost died when I told him that it was my first party. And then he was talking to me about different kinds of parties and, like, how you know it's a good party or a bad party or anything like that. And he was just really nice and sweet, and it kind of makes me sad because he was probably drunk off his ass. Well, he was drunk off his ass, and he probably doesn't remember any of it. It's really upsetting. At one point, and this is the weirdest part, I did not expect this to happen. At one point, we ended up sort of like holding hands, like this, like he was over here and I was over here. And he was talking about different kinds of hand holding. It was like this versus this. I don't know. And we were holding hands like this, and apparently this is wrong or something like that. And he was like, if I were to kiss you right now, when we were holding hands like this, then this would happen. And I was like, what? And I didn't realize that we were kissing until it was most of the way over. And I was like, what the hell is happening right now? Thank God it wasn't my first kiss. Oh God. Oh God, that would have been so bad and so awkward. It's my second. So yeah, that happened. That happened. And after we broke apart, he was like, you're not very experienced at this, are you? And I died a little bit inside because it was that obvious. But then we were talking about proper technique, and we tried it for more time, and apparently I got better over the course of the hour. I'm a quick study. There was something, he was talking about something to do with musical instruments, but he was very, I did not follow most of what he said after that, because he was very warm. Let's just leave it at that. So yeah, that was my first party experience. It was massively fun. And that's mostly because I was with a good group of good friends who I felt safe around and I knew would watch out for me. I didn't let myself lose control, and they didn't let me lose control. And it really just showed me that alcohol is not all bad. In moderation, and with the right people, it can really make a situation, it can make it a little bit more fun. Like, it really loosens you up, and it just sort of makes you perceive situations differently. And obviously, if you have too much of it, then that's going to go to an extreme, and you're going to perceive that you can drive when you really shouldn't. But it can be fun. So that's what happened to me this weekend. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you're socializing a little bit more, maybe. I don't know. With the right people. I saw your video on Thursday, and it made me think about socialization. And I don't think you're selling yourself short or anything like that. Just branch out. Try and meet people. Like, it's not too late. It's never too late. I'm not going to sing that song. No. I hope the rest of your week is awesome, and I hope to see you on Thursday. Bye!